True wireless earbuds for under $50? Let's check them out. Dave Taylor here again, and I'm looking at wireless earbuds again. Yes, this is a super popular category, and I keep getting more and more to try out. So this time I have these. These are really cool. These are the Edifier TWS2, and if I open them up, you will see, yes, the earbuds themselves are also these bright colors. So it comes in black and white, but boring, so get them in red. Now, TWS stands for True Wireless Stereo, and that's what they are. And props to Edifier for just calling them earbuds. All these people call them like in-ear headphones and all this, and it's like, come on, they're earbuds. It's okay. So here's what's confusing though. These are the TWS2, and they are more recent and newer models than the TWS3 from Edifier. So don't get confused there. TWS2 is their most recent, and they got a lot right here. So features Bluetooth 5.0, they have 8mm magnetic drivers, 94 decibel sensitivity, they get pretty loud, and 20 to 20,000 hertz frequency response. If I can open up their box, underneath the package, it's a very simple package design, which is fine with me. Underneath it, there we go. It comes with 3 different sets of ear tips. I can pull them out here. 3 different sets of little black ear tips that are now all over the place. And it comes with a micro USB charging wire, because on the back of the storage unit is actually a charging port, and instructions and all that, right? So there you go. That's your super fast mini unboxing. So now you know what's in the box. But of course, 99% of this is all about this. And here's the thing, is that the earbuds themselves are small. When you take it out, it automatically pairs, which is great. When you put them in, they automatically unpair and turn off and start charging. This left is on the left side, right is on the right side. If I put it in my ear, it is literally ready to go. And I put the other one in, and it's paired, it's stereo, it's hooked up to my iPhone. I'm ready to listen to music. Doesn't really get much easier than that. Now, let me also say that as with all of these devices, try different size ear tips to get the right ones. When I had the small ear tips in, I was listening and I'm like, boy, this is a pretty lackluster sound, really unimpressed. And then I tried and switched to the large ear tips, because I have larger ear canals apparently, and it was like, wow, whole new earbuds, whole new sound, way, way better. So that's really important. Again, Bluetooth 5.0, and it supports HFP, HSP, A2DP, and AVRCP. So what you don't hear in that is it doesn't have AAC, and it doesn't have aptX, doesn't have HD audio, anything like that. But given the price, these still are a really good deal, and they have a really nice sound to them. There's no lag, so if you want to use these to watch a movie or catch up on your favorite TV show, or just check out YouTube like this very program right here, you're going to find it works great. It's absolutely in sync. It's just part of that Bluetooth 5.0 magic, and you should look for Bluetooth 5.0. If you use these with a phone call, they work perfectly well. You know, again, if your microphone's here and you're talking here, there is inherently a little bit of muffle and a little bit of, ability to, or maybe tendency to pick up background noise. Survivable. The person on the other end was like, yeah, you sound okay. I mean, not great, but you sound fine. It works. So you want to go for a walk and you want to use this for a phone call, works totally fine. Now, battery life, again, that's super important. So each of these units, and they're pretty big, each of these units are big because they run for 3 hours on a charge. And then the charging and storage unit actually has magnets. I don't know if you could see, but I just sort of dropped it and it just went into the right place and it started charging. The storage unit itself has 3 more charges, which means 3 hours for the earbuds, 3 charges in the case gives you guessed it, 12 hours of playtime. That's not bad. Now, of course, that's not 12 continuous hours, because when your earbuds die, they need to go into the case so that they charge, but you know what I mean. 12 hours, that's not bad at all, and they're surprisingly comfortable. I wore these for days, just having them sitting in my ear and not really paying attention. I could wander away from my Bluetooth source, which 99% of the time was my phone. That all worked really well. Now, the earbuds do have interesting little features in terms of the button design. So there is a button on the end, so you can push a button. And with some button pushes, it doesn't matter which ear you use, but with other button pushes, it actually does. So that's something you're gonna have to get the hang of, or like me, you're basically gonna control 99% of everything from your phone directly, which is fine with me. I mean, you know, there's previous and next, there's pause and play, there's answer the phone and hang up on the phone, there's a double tap that gets you to Siri, all those sort of things. So all of that actually is useful. You'll find the ones that you want and you'll learn them and you'll be fine. Or you don't have to worry about it at all. Take them out, put them in, they're paired, you know, and then from there you just use it all on your phone or on your computer. So that works fine. Now, the whole unit is about 5 ounces. It's, you know, not incredibly light, but it's also ridiculously not heavy. You could easily have this in your purse, pocket, backpack, or suitcase, and you will forget you have it. I mean, if it's in your suitcase, you're gonna forget anyway, but you know, if it's in something where you really would otherwise be aware because it's in your pocket or something, you're gonna forget. It's just really the size that's more important than the weight. And again, really simple, really straightforward. They're very straightforward to use. There's nothing special or unique about them other than they have really good sound at a really good price. So let's talk about the sound. Again, as I said, when I had the wrong ear tips in, I was a little underwhelmed, but once I put the right ear tips on these and then tried them again, I was very impressed. The sound is quite good, actually. There's a richness, there's a bass. It's not overly bright or anything, which sometimes happens with tiny little drivers. You know, is there a huge Soundstage? Does this sound like the $1,200 earbuds that I reviewed just a couple of days ago? No, of course not. I mean, you know, but if you have $1,200, you're not looking at this product. This is a much more entry-level or budget product, or frankly, this is the kind of product where it's at a price point where if you lose it, you get another pair. It's not that big a deal, right? And that's kind of a nice thing to have because so much of our electronics, so many of our gadgets are so darn expensive that you're constantly paranoid. Where is it? What did I do with it? Did I leave it? Did I lose it? So it's nice to have some things that aren't quite that crazy expensive. And speaking of the price, but wait, before we get to the price, can I ask, can you subscribe to my channel? Really appreciate when you do that. And if you have any comments or thoughts, or you want to tell me about your budget, true wireless stereo earbuds, TWS as they call it in the biz, then go ahead and leave me a comment. I respond to all my comments, even the trolls, I respond to you. But don't troll me, that's not cool. Anyway, so, okay. The Edifier TWS2 true wireless stereo earbuds, the latest generation from Edifier, comes in black or white, boring, or red, cool, and it will cost you somewhere between $39 and $49. You need to surf around a little bit because they're not yet on the Edifier website. They might be by the time you actually check this video out, but I will tell you, as I recorded this, I was looking on other sites and finding them for remarkably inexpensive prices. I mean, this, I think, at $99, I would think this was a good deal. So if you can find these at $39, these are a steal. This is a great way to try out this whole world of true wireless stereo earbuds. So I really like them. I'm a fan of Edifier anyway. I think their speakers are really good, and this is their first earbuds that I've auditioned, and they're really good. So it's a little surprising that they're as inexpensive as they are, which means that's a good deal. So check them out. I'm going to let you do that Google search to find it, or look in my description. I'll leave a link or two for different places you can get them. Again, not on Edifier's website, but you should check out Edifier's website anyway. And as of yet, when I tested or when I looked, they're not yet on Amazon. They will be soon. Anyway, that's all I got. Edifier TWS2. Going back to my music, which means I'll catch you in my next video.